Good morning, good morning. How are you today? Hello everyone and welcome back to Sophie's Cooking Corner where love cooks. If you're new here, I want to welcome you to my channel. Please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. In today's video, what I'm about to do is to prepare breakfast. So what I have here is some boiled dumplings. These are cornmeal dumplings that I cooked last night. I had boiled last night and I have some remain for this morning. So what I'm gonna do is have these for breakfast. But I wanted to stay tuned to see how I'm gonna do these. Also, I have here is a can of tin mackerel that I'll be preparing as well to go with that. So do not leave, stay tuned. So guys, as you can see, the first thing I'm doing right now is wash my hands. Because you know, when you're preparing food, you have to wash your hands, because your hands, you do everything with your hands and you don't want no germs to be coming from your hand to your food. So now here guys, I have the dumplings and I'm just gonna transfer from the bowl to my cutting board. I'm just gonna press down like that, separating the dumpling in half, right? So after I separate that, now I give it another separation by cutting this half in another half and slice it in half just like that. Then I'm gonna do the next one just like this. Just gotta apply pressure, that's all. If you choose to, you can use your gloves, but I just wash my hands and I'm cooking for my family, so it's not a big deal for me. Go ahead and I do the same, all of them just like that. See, just like that guys. So I'm gonna continue doing each and every one of them just like this until my bowl is empty. So guys, as you can see, I finished slicing up the dumplings, and what I'm doing right now, I'm putting on my gloves because I'm gonna transfer, you know, the sliced dumplings to this pan, this container I have here. I didn't use the one that I had before because it's now gonna become too small. So I'm rinsing off my gloves and I'm now gonna transfer the dumplings to this pan. I can't wait to really, you know, have this morning for my breakfast. And the children, they are excited because they love this. They really love this. So here I transfer my stuff and I'm just gonna sprinkle or season with salt. This is just regular salt, you know, just for, you know, to bring out the flavor. So as you can see, I'm seasoning it with the salt just like I would with chicken, like any meat, and you know, whatever, you know, requires seasoning. So I will not be putting a lot of salt because salt is already in the water that I had boiled the dumplings in, but this is just to bring out, you know, the taste or the flavor of these lusciousness. All right, so I'm just gonna leave so the salt can marinate into the dumplings. I'm gonna leave for 15 minutes and then I'll be right back. All right, So guys, on this side here, I have in this pan is some oil that I had went ahead already. I started, you know, the fire under it, and I put as well 2 garlic cloves, you know, 2 pieces of garlic in the pot, you know, so that can, you know, flavor up. I like my dumplings with the garlic, you know, flavor. I know everybody do it different. This is my way, okay? So now at this point, since the oil is hot, basically, I'm now going to be transferring my dumplings that I had soaking for the last 15 minutes. You have to gently do this because guess what? Remember, these are moist, right? And you don't want oil to be splashing on you. Guys, if you like this kind of dumplings for breakfast, please let me know in the comment section. Say, hey Sophie, I love my dumpling that way. Guys, I'm not sure if you're aware that I have another channel. It's called Sophie's World, so whenever you get the time, you can go over and click on Sophie's World and see what's up in Sophie's World. Alright, so I'm just going to remove the garlic at this point. Just rest it here and let my dumplings fry on a medium flame. So stay tuned guys, the next time you see me, I'll be flipping the dumplings over. So guys, I'm just back to check to see how my dumplings going on that side, and as you can see, let me bring it up a little bit to the camera. It's getting brown guys, so it's time for me to turn the dumplings onto the side. By the way, I love my dumplings crispy. I don't like it to be soft, you know. You don't want to eat, well, everybody's different, everybody, you know, have different preferences, but I love my dumplings, you know, crunchy. So some of these gonna have to stay on the same side because it's still a bit soft to me, but these are perfect. They are perfect. You hear that guys? That's how I love my dumpling, crunchy. So I'm just gonna leave these to fry and wait until the others are ready for me to turn. I can flip onto. And as you can see, I have my little platter ready, so that when, you know, the dumplings are fried, I can transfer to this with a piece of paper towel to absorb the oil. I'll be back guys, stay tuned. And I'm back once more, and as we can see, these are ready to go onto the platter, just like that. It depends on how you like your, you know, dumplings. As I stated, I love my dumplings very crunchy. If you love your dumplings crunchy, please comment in the comment area. If not, let me know as well. So I'm just flipping these, the ones that were not so ready at first. So now they're looking beautiful. So those will continue to fry. So guys, while my dumplings are being fried, these are the second batch. I have here this saucepan that I'm about to be transferring some of the oil that I'm using right here to fry the dumplings. Just to really grease the pan right here, because I'm about to, you know, get my, see guys, just like that guys. So that's 3 tablespoons really I'm using to grease that, so I can get my saute on to fry up the tin mackerel. And what I have here in this container, I went ahead and I chopped up, you know, quarter of a bell pepper. Let me turn this fire down because I don't want anything to burn. You know, green bell pepper, and half of an onion, and a piece of Scotch bonnet hot pepper. This pepper, okay, this, the onion, my bell pepper, Scotch bonnet, a little piece of Scotch bonnet pepper, because I don't want the mackerel to be flaming hot, and garlic. See the garlic right here. So I'm just gonna transfer this to my little saucepan. Right now it's on a low heat. Let me just put this right here. So let this saute. And I'm just gonna add a little salt to my ground seasoning. I love to add salt to my ground seasoning because I love my seasoning to have flavor as well. So I'm just gonna let this saute for a minute. Just wiping up the little splashes from the oil. I like to cook. I like to cook in clean environment. So as you saute, Joshua, you cannot be in the kitchen. I'm sorry guys. That's my little son. Let that saute for a minute. And I have some dumplings over here to turn, so just gonna show you guys. Ooh. These are ready to be turned. I don't want my stuff to burn up. Just flipping the dumplings. Guys, I really can't wait. And now we're gonna go back over to my sauteed, and here is a tin mackerel. I went ahead, I washed the top off, and you know, with soap and water, and I'm now gonna transfer this to my sauteed. I'm sorry guys, the pepper. So transfer that, and I'm just gonna use my spoon just to open, you know, the mackerel like that, just to remove the bone in the middle section. So guys, I love to crush my mackerel. I don't like eating them so chunky, so I go ahead and I crush the mackerel using whatever utensil, fork or spoon. You choose your choice, and just let that simmer. So at this point, I don't like using black pepper. Many people use black pepper, you know, in their cooking. I use it once in a while. So if you choose, you can add black pepper to your tin mackerel, but what I have here is my Scotch bonnet pepper sauce, and I'm just gonna add a little to it. This is full of flavor. I implore anyone to get this if you haven't done so already. It's really good in your meats, so this amount is perfect for me. So I'm just gonna blend that in to the tin mackerel. So here, let me just taste. I don't think I need to put any salt because I already add salt to the saute. So let me just, I don't need any salt. This is perfect. So I'm just gonna let this simmer for a little bit, covered on low heat. And guys, I will be back. So guys, I am back. You know, I'm gonna check on my tin mackerel. As you can see, it's looking good. But what I have here is some boiling hot water. I'm just gonna pour into this. I love using boiling hot water in my cooking because it will keep the flavor in your food. Many people might say I'm talking rubbish, but this is proven, and I also hear other people say the same thing. This is something that I never fail to do because I love to cook and have my food packed with deliciousness and love. Just wiping up the area, guys. So at this point, I am gonna add a little ketchup. So I'm just gonna use a spoon for my measuring. So that's fine with me. Just a tablespoon of ketchup to bring out thickness and also for flavor. Guys, if you have never looked after your or prepare your tin mackerel like this, I implore you to try it. Just try it Soffy's way and you will see the turnout. Anyways, I'm gonna give this 2 minutes to finish up, and then I will meet you at the table. And guys, here you have the turnout. As you can see, the breakfast plate is ready. My fried dumplings with some fried plantains, ripe plantains, and the tin mackerel. And on this side, I have fruits, apples, blueberries, and orange that is drizzled with chocolate syrup, and a cup of mint tea. That's peppermint tea. Guys, do you remember when I told you how I love my dumplings crunchy? I'm gonna test. So I'm gonna show you my plate. So I dip it in my sauce just like this, and here it goes. So crunchy and tight. Anyways guys, I'm gonna call the children to have some of this deliciousness. Thank you so much for watching my video. May God bless you, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much. Bye.